we know R. Kelly is behind bars, right? There's no doubt about R. Kelly's talent, his pen, the classics that he has put out there. But we know that accountability was not his thing. And he's done some heinous things, right? Well, there was a residuals challenge that was started by Tank a few weeks back. And R. Kelly has joined the residuals challenge. And, there is a particular part of the song that has got social media buzzing. So we're going to get into the song and the lyric. And we're going to get into, attempting to break down and answer the question that he asked. Like I said, it's one of those that has to come with a disclaimer because while we're talking about something trending, it's also something serious and has a painful history that's attached to it, right? So we're going into this with full awareness, respect for everything that comes along with this topic, right? So R. Kelly's officially entered the chat for the Chris Brown Residuals Challenge. It's from jail. On a collect call, he said he starts it off with, I got 2 minutes to get this across. And he hopped on and, the clip is making its rounds. It was dropped out. And one of the most viral moments in the song is him asking, who's going to get my checks? Now, given the situation with R. Kelly, it's probably a loaded question, right? Because legally, those checks probably aren't his to claim at this point, right? But we're going to, one, let you hear R. Kelly's residual challenge. And then two, we're going to talk about, is it okay that he's dropping these little things? Because, we saw Tory Lanez just drop an album from jail recently. We've seen it happen before in the past. Are we okay with this happening, especially given the charges that R. Kelly is incarcerated for? So let's get into the residuals challenge from R. Kelly.
This call is from a federal prison. This call is from
Robert Kelly.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. You may begin speaking now.
I got 2 minutes. Let's go. First, I wanna thank my fans for being a realist. Now let's get down to business on this breezy remix. Had to make this phone call just to let you know you ain't. It's questions on my mind. It's questions on my mind. You're still selling my music, making all this money. Don't even send shit to my books for commentary, no. Though I'm in this place, I know I don't deserve this. It's questions on my mind. It's questions on my mind. Did I build you up? Build you up? When I wrote you all those years. How you not gonna show me love? Show me love. And I'm not talking about no cheat. Tell me who's getting all my checks? Where's my money at? Tell me who's getting paid for my crime? All of that's supposed to be mine. Oh, who gave you 34 years? Who made you billions of dollars? Who put the R in the R and the sweat and it's killing me and myself making me all of damn it. Tell me who's getting all of mine? Who's getting all of my residuals? I just need to know. Tell me who. They just called Rick. I gotta go.
So, one, we know R. Kelly's pen still what it is. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. If it does something, right, like I mentioned, I mean, I'm not sure about that in particular, but in general, his residuals, as he mentioned, go to the victims of his crimes. Mm-hmm. So, therefore, is it worth it or okay for him to put out music because ultimately the benefactors will be his victims? But I do feel like there is a marked difference in social media from a couple of years ago as far as attitudes towards R. Kelly. you know? And so, like, if this is him dipping his toe out there, because the other question that he asks in the lyrics is when he talks about nobody putting nothing on his books and didn't I build you up and I put the R and R&B for 34 years and the careers I built, he's talking to somebody. If you look at the comments though, they are kind of changing. And I'm not talking about the YouTube comments. I'm talking about the comments on some of the
I mean,
posts. The thoughts about it are changing. And so with a convicted felon, sex whatever in the White House, is R. Kelly
well,
someone
here's
that
the
is going
thing.
to benefit from things like that? Well, we will see. I mean, talent does not erase accountability. And,
Oh,
he's looking for residuals. Perhaps he should check with the courts first. I do think that it is something to be aware of that although you feel people are fickle, and they are, I think in this instance, people are showing that their fickleness is not, I'm still thinking about these women. It is, well, he's talented. And that was my
right.
jam. So we'll have to see what happens
Which is
with that.
sick.